Hey everyone, this is Daryl from Daily Crypto Trade Signals coming to you live from Saigon, Vietnam. Wow, guys, we have lots of news to talk about. We're seeing that the crypto markets have gone down right now, and a lot of that is because of two things. One, we have the Jeremy Powell in the House, who was grilled on Capitol Hill for about 2 hours, and we had all these senators and everyone just asking the same questions over and over. We got the alien in the House. The alien is absolutely in the House right now. And the other reason is that we've seen that Putin right now, their forces are actually having a skirmish, and it looks like there's some conflict around a nuclear power plant, and a lot of the traders and a lot of the markets are down right now because people are afraid of possible nuclear contamination. So this is really, it's horrendous news. So this, the conflict, the escalating conflict in the Ukraine is still causing a lot of uncertainty in the markets right now. But Bitcoin is still holding above $40,000. I'm going to talk to you about some key support levels that Bitcoin needs to stay above. That's going to be very important, that we need to keep those support levels. We got also some interesting Dogecoin news. Looks like the Dogecoin developers are taking some huge steps to secure Dogecoin's future, and Dogecoin is absolutely going to become the crypto of the future, the transactional currency of the future, and this is a great time to be alive. So remember, none of this video is financial advice. This is only the OG expressing his opinion, and this video is for educational purposes only, ladies and gentlemen, dogs and cats, aliens and people. Also, we're going to talk about briefly, Steve, one of my members, asking, OG, when to take profits, how to take profits. So we're going to talk about what my strategy is for taking profit. Remember, absolutely none of this is financial advice. So if this sounds interesting, if this sounds cool, and you love the alien in the house, let's get ready to go down the crypto rabbit hole together right now, guys. Let's absolutely get ready to do it together. You and me out there, we're going to go down the rabbit hole together. So go down there, smash the likes like never before. It looks like that. Don't forget to do that. And don't forget to subscribe and comment. Remember, we got 3 streams every day. We got one stream at 12 noon Bangkok time, one at 7 p.m. Bangkok time, and the next stream is at 10 p.m. Bangkok time. Those times may vary 15 or 30 minutes depending on what's happening in terms of the internet upload rate. So guys, let's jump into the content without any further delay. You guys know you want it. I absolutely want it, guys. So it's absolutely a great time to be alive out there. So let me just change my screen. Let me get it all a little bit smaller for you. Yeah, I love it. So let me just all right, guys, so don't forget to go back and watch all my other previous videos in the house. You guys absolutely need to do that. Dogecoin to explode, get ready. So, yesterday Dogecoin was forming a very bullish pattern. Everything is looking pretty good, but of course, crypto markets tend to do exactly the opposite of what you think they're going to do. We're seeing that right now 72% of all the leverage positions are longs right now, and that is also another reason that we're seeing more pressure on the Bitcoin going down. And that's creating a little bit of a kiboshi event with the cryptocurrencies out there as well. So that is what is causing that. So let's get into it without any further delay out there. So right now we're seeing that the Asian pre-markets right now are pretty much down. We're seeing that the Nikkei, the Shanghai, the Hong Kong index and the Korean index and everything is right now down, down. And a lot of that has to do with this whole Ukraine-Russian thing. And particularly, Ukrainian officials say nuclear power plant is secure after Russian attack. So that is pretty good. That has just come in. That is live feed. That is just flashed in right now. So hopefully we should see that the cryptocurrency and the market should start to take a little bit of a reversal to the upside, because there was a lot of concern that this could actually cause a radioactive cloud or something to dissipate over here. So that is absolutely positive news that has been secure. So that is good news. We're seeing that the Dow futures is down right now. We're seeing that the S&P is down as well. So we're seeing across all the broader markets everything is down right now. So what precipitated the whole stock slide yesterday was that stock futures slide as investigators monitoring updates surrounding Ukraine nuclear plant. So there was a lot of uncertainty yesterday when the reports came out that there was some fighting around this nuclear power plant. So luckily right now I'm bringing you absolute breaking news that it looks like it's been secure right now. So that is good news. So we should start to see some reversal coming in. Also, we saw that the federal chairman Powell in the house, guys. He was grilled for like 2 hours, and he was asked what's he going to do, what are going to be the rate hikes, what's his plan moving forward due to the fact that we have this Ukraine Russian crisis. So Jeremy Powell did admit that perhaps they should have taken some steps earlier, that they kind of lagged behind. They lagged behind being effective enough to absolutely, make some strides. And the Federal Reserve, a top figure, said Thursday that the central bank should have acted sooner to pull back on its, this pandemic era stimulus and get ahead of the rising inflation. But they failed to do that. But Jeremy Powell did say that, they will be raising the basis points 0.25. So that's going to be coming up soon. So you're seeing that consumer price index rise by the most in 40 years. So we're seeing that right now. The CPI data out there for most of the the inflation, consumer price index, all of these things have risen to a 40-year high, and that is absolutely not good for the economy out there. That's not good for you and me and the alien out there, because things are going to cost more and more and more, and that's absolutely not good news, guys. So this is, these two kind of the power plant thing, the Jeremy Powell thing, when he said that they should have acted faster and they didn't act soon enough. This had a cascading event on crypto and the broader markets, and it just blew people's sentiment, and it drove confidence out of the market, and that's why we saw a lot of things dippity dip. And we've seen that because of that, the fear and greed yesterday was at 39, and it has slipped to 33, and that was because of the Ukraine thing, the power plant thing, and also Jeremy Powell. So that is why we're seeing a lot of slippage in the markets right now. So that is the only reason we're seeing slippage. So if we look at the heat map in the house, I love the heat map because the heat map kind of gives a visual overview of what the crypto markets are doing right now. So we're seeing a lot of red right now. And we're going to talk about some huge support zones for Bitcoin that we need to maintain. We're seeing that Bitcoin is down, Ethereum is down, Solana, DOT, everything's down, down. We're going to jump into the TM, we're going to jump into the charts. But, there's still some bullish news on the horizon, so that is pretty good news in the house. So we're going to be looking at that, and we're also going to be talking about how to take profit strategy. So right now we're seeing that Bitcoin right now is around about $41,373. But, the good thing, the positive thing here is we're still trading inside my horizontal support line. So I'm still pretty confident that we're going to hit all-time highs in the summer time. So I'm still confident about that. There's a little bit of volatility. My throat's a little bit scratchy. When I had the surgery, as you guys know, I had a metal plate in my shoulder, in my collarbone, and that was removed. And, during the surgery, you had to be intubated, right? I mean, they put the tube down and you have to breathe on the machine. So because of that, often when people have, are on a ventilator, when they remove the tube, you often get a bit of a sore throat, scratchy throat. So my throat is kind of scratchy because of that. So if I kind of I clear my voice, it's because of that. So we're seeing that right now. Bitcoin is, it's healthy, guys. It's still traveling, above our support line. So overall, I'm not too concerned. We still have the $21,000, which is the minor capitulation line. We're well above that. So that from that perspective, we're looking pretty good as well. We see that Bitcoin on the daily right now, we're still forming our W pattern. We're at the bottom. We went up. We're coming back down again, and we should absolutely reclaim $50,000 coming in pretty soon. So you can see here that it looks like the W pattern is forming exactly as predicted. We went all the way up, now we're coming all the way down, and we may even go as low as 38,000 in the house, and then we should bounce off from there. So I'm pretty confident about that. My overall analysis of what's going on with Bitcoin right now. Markets are still swung around by news, and that is so true for Bitcoin. That is so true for all the crypto markets and broader markets. Is that the news right now is really swinging Bitcoin around. As I said, we had the nuclear power situation. We had the Europe, coinciding with Bitcoin price drop harder than anyone wanted. So that is what really caused the Bitcoin price to drop. But I am pretty confident as long as Bitcoin can stay above the 41,800 level, then definitely we're going to have a chance to break out to the upside. So I believe that 41,800 level is a really good area that we need to hold. Even if we go as low as 40,000, we're still looking pretty good. So this is the whole area that I see that we need to stay in. And as long as we stay in that, we're going to be looking fine, and we should be having a measured move to the upside. As you guys can see, we're absolutely inside this box. And, from my perspective, we're definitely going to see Bitcoin break above and then start to head up to all-time highs again. And you can see that we have not had our double top here. So I'm really thinking that we're going to see a double top for Bitcoin, and that should be anywhere minimum 80,000, 100,000. Remember, this is not financial advice, guys and gals. So some stuff that's coming in right now, we can see that, if you look at the Bitcoin, S&P 500, the Dow Jones, you can see that there's some similar eerie similarities. This is in 2008 when the Dow Jones dropped because we had the Russian-Georgia conflict. It went down 45%. The SPX also went down about 48% as well. The NASDAQ dropped about 58%. And right now you can see that if you look at Bitcoin right now is down 53%. So what's going to happen next? You can see on both of these events, Dow Jones, SPS, and NASDAQ, we saw a huge pump to the upside after we had this breakdown. So we saw that the NASDAQ went down 58%, and Bitcoin is now down 53%. So we're down almost pretty close and in correlation with those previous events. So from my perspective, this is more confirmation that we're going to be seeing a huge upside for Bitcoin. And when that happens, we're going to see the Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and all the other coins absolutely moon, guys. We're seeing breaking news. Swiss city of Lugano is implementing the Bitcoin Lightning Network. So the ultimate goal for the city is to be accepting Bitcoin for payment of all goods and services equally with fiat currency. So it looks like that we have this town, this Swiss town of Lugano, who looks like they're going to be adopting the Bitcoin standard as a form of payment. So this is pretty bullish news. So we're still seeing a lot of bullish catalysts out there. And this is from Blake & House. And as we saw in August, we had a plus 18%. We had chop, dip, pump. September, we went up 18%. We had, chop, dip, pump. So in March, guys, what are we going to be seeing? We could be seeing the same thing, chop, dip, pump, and we could be seeing an 18% increase. So we saw that, we had this chop, then we had the trigger on all of these events. We had the chop, we had the trigger here. So, we're going to get a continuation to the upside. I absolutely believe we're definitely going to be getting a huge continuation to the upside. It's just a matter of time, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get it. And, the alien wants to tell everyone out here, be confident. Do not panic, guys. Do not panic. When it comes to profit taking, it's so important that you guys understand what I do, what the OG does. Let's say I have 100 coins. What I do is when those 100 coins go up 200%, I take 50% out. So that means I've got my original investment out and a little bit of profit. Then the other 50 coins I leave in, and then when that goes up 400%, I take 25 of those coins out. That means I've doubled my money. I've already doubled, almost tripled my money already. And then the other 25 coins I leave in and just moon boy. And what I do with those coins that I take out, I move it to USD or US stable coins, and then I wait and I use it to buy the dips, and I always DCA every Thursday. So that's basically my strategy, and it's so important that you guys understand that it is so important that you learn to take profits. And I know a lot of you are moon boys out there, and you think that, well, if I take profits and you see things going up, that you're going to lose the opportunity of making more money. Please make sure that you always take out your initial investment. This is not financial advice, and that way, any coins that you have left on exchanges or any coins you have left on your portfolio, because you've taken your 200% profit out, that's all house money. That's free stuff, guys. So make sure you absolutely take your profit. We can see the crypto adoption and internet adoption is in the 90s. So if we compare where the internet adoption is and the crypto adoption, we can still see that we're like in the 1990s. So with that being said, we can still see that we're still in the early beginning phases of the crypto revolution. And if you're in now, you're an early adopter. And if you're holding one Bitcoin, if you're absolutely holding one Bitcoin could be worth at least $1 million or more. 2025, $500,000 Bitcoin is not going to be impossible. So this is the time, the great time to be alive. You're witnessing a cultural revolution. This is absolutely, like the dot-com bubble, guys, absolutely the dot-com bubble. So you saw like in 1998 with the dot-com bubble, we had, millions and millions of users, and, a lot of people said this was not going anywhere, the internet was bad. And we're seeing the same thing now with the cryptocurrency. But you see right now, because a lot of companies, a lot of organizations are wanting to jump into crypto, we see that, countries are now wanting to regulate. So it's becoming mainstream. This is the beginning of the adoption of something fantastic and something amazing, guys. So it's absolutely a great time to be alive. So we're seeing this right now. So, this is from Elon Musk, and I really like what Elon has to say. He said Bitcoin had a 5% correction after hitting 45K. A further dip to 41 and 42,000 is possible, but the odds is another leg up soon. So if you take a look at the 21-week EMA, is about to cross the 34-week EMA. The last time this happened, Bitcoin rallied a 1.35x. If this repeats, Bitcoin could reach 53K to 58K. So, you know, we're seeing right now exactly what Alan Wu has said. We're now seeing that Bitcoin has gone down, and that is basically on the news. So we're seeing this bearish cross right here, and we should see ourselves breaking out to you know, anywhere up to 53K to 58K in the house, and that is a 1.35x. And we saw that happen time and time again. We saw it happen in July. We're seeing it happen again. So it's just a matter of time. You know, the volatility and the pace that Bitcoin picks up could be a little bit slower because of all this Ukraine, Russian stuff that's going on. But overall, I think we're going to get there, and it's going to be an absolutely huge, great time to be alive. And we're seeing crypto is absolutely going uppity up, guys. So one last thing, and then let's let you get out of here. We can see that the recent price action that Bitcoin has seen is supported by a spike in the number of new addresses joining the network. So we're still seeing that the Bitcoin addresses are increasing. The growth is still there. We're seeing that the hash rates are going up. So everything is looking positive. And despite all of this negative Nancy news, all of this conflict in Eastern Europe, we're still seeing that Bitcoin is strong, the network is strong, and we're still holding our own. And Bitcoin is fundamentally here to stay, guys and gals. So if we take a look at the leverage rate, from this, we're seeing that 229 million leverage rates have been wrecked. And the interesting thing is seeing that most of it is long positions have been wrecked. And when you see a lot of longs getting wrecked, often you'll see that the Bitcoin price will go down. So what we need people to do now is, because we've had Bitcoin go down considerably right now, it's down almost 6%. What you're going to see is you're going to see a lot of the leverage apes are going to be the knuckleheads. They're going to ape in, and they're going to start shorting Bitcoin. And when they start to short Bitcoin, this is only going to do one thing, and this will drive the price up. And as Alan Wu said, we could be seeing $53,000 incoming. This is absolutely phenomenal and a great time to be alive. So we're seeing that February has closed. Bitcoin is actually up 12.21% in February, so that's looking pretty good. March right now we're down 4.15%, but I think we're going to get a very fast recovery and reversal in the house. So that is pretty bullish news. So let's take a look at some really good important Dogecoin news. So right now, Dogecoin Foundation registers name and logos and trademark. So right now, the Dogecoin Foundation, they've actually taken a TM, they registered the trademarks. So Doge is now because they're just worried about all these copycat, all these scammers out there. So right now, Doge, the logo and the trademark is protected. So this is really cool news, and here's the evidence right here. So it's a small victory that seems to be very irrelevant given all of what's currently happening in the world, but it's an important step forward for Dogecoin to be registered. So this is really cool, and this is a really great time to be alive. And Dogecoin has decided to register and be recognized as a global brand and global trademark. So maybe we should start registering the alien. What do you think? Should we get the trademark for alien and OG? Maybe this should be the trademark face. So I love it, you love it. Let's get it, guys. So let's take a look at the Dogecoin price on the informatics. So we're seeing that 50% of Dogecoin holders are in the money, 2% are out, 2% are breaking even, and 40% are out. And we're seeing that compared to yesterday, it's becoming mostly bearish, but it's moving up. Yesterday we were at 3, and we're moving up to almost neutral territory. So that is pretty good. And we're seeing right now the Dogecoin price, as we speak, has dropped a little bit. It's around about 12.53. I'm not too worried in the house at all. We're going to get ourselves back above 13 cents. And the reason that we're seeing Dogecoin go down right now is because of the broader markets going down. We're seeing all the negative news out there. And I think we're going to get a reversal. And because we have confirmed that the nuclear power plant is no longer under threat, according to the breaking news, we should start to see a bit of reversal in the cryptocurrency space as we speak. So right now, let's take a look at the Shiba Inu price right now. So Shiba Inu in the house right now is trading at 24.57, and it's just going sideways. And right now we have a little bit of resistance around about 25, so we just mark that red. That was support yesterday. So we're kind of just going sideways right now. I wouldn't worry about it too much. We have some good support here, and we're just waiting for confirmation for Bitcoin to make a move. So, I mean, we're just going to be doing the crab walk for the next couple of days. But I really believe this weekend is going to be a huge pump-it-up weekend. We're seeing Ethereum has collapsed as well, but it's being supported at our 27 $100 level, and that is a breakdown because of what happened with Bitcoin. So I think we're going to get a reversal of the upside, and we got overhead resistance at 3,000. So I'm not panicking. What I'm doing is I'm holding strong. Hold strong, guys. Be confident. Don't panic. We're seeing that also Solana has collapsed down as well and has fallen below my support line. That's now going to become resistance, and Solana is now trading at 90 cents. So if it continues this slide, we have huge support at $80 in the house. So as long as Solana stays above $80, we have nothing really to worry about. So that is going to be no problem in the house. So we're seeing that Phantom as well has fallen as well, and is being supported at the 177 level. And we did go down to 177, but we got supported. We bounced up, and I think we're going to bounce up. We're probably going to see a pretty quick reversal because we're seeing some positive news coming in right now. So that is good news in house. And right now we're seeing that the total markets right now, our total market cap is still doing pretty good. If you guys remember, almost 2 weeks ago we were at like 268, we're at 168, 175. So we're still doing much better than where we were over a week ago. So we're at 1.85 trillion. The total volumes are 55 billion, and the Bitcoin dollars at 42. Bitcoin dollars is super high right now, and this definitely needs to be coming down, down, for us to see any, momentous movements to the upside. But we're still seeing that Bitcoin on the 7-day is up. We're still seeing that Ethereum on the 7-day is still up right now, so that is pretty good. We're seeing BNB is still up, so we're still up in terms of the last 7 days. And for most cryptocurrencies are in the green on the 7-day time frame. We're seeing Luna is still up today, so Luna is defying the odds, and Luna right now is getting pretty close to its all-time high. It's only about 9.5% off its all-time high of $103, so I think we're going to get back up there. We're seeing Solana is not doing too well right now. We're down 7%, almost 7.5%. We're down 18% in the last 30 days. So I'm still pretty confident on Solana. I think long-term Solana is going to be a good hold long-term. We're seeing ADA is also down 5.72% as well. So we're seeing things taking a big hit, and that is because of Bitcoin is going down. We're seeing Doge right now is at 12.6. So overall, the markets are turning red right now, and that is because of all the negative geopolitical news that's coming out and the Jeremy Powell news. So that is what that's all about, ladies and gentlemen. So that's all I got to say about that. So please go down and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Smash the likes, as of course, comment and subscribe. Don't forget to check out all my links. Remember, none of this is financial advice. Boom, yeah, it's right there. And don't forget to become a Patreon member. Buy the channel a coffee. You're going to want it. I want to get it. So just do it, guys. And don't forget to go over to the Wi-Fi Wife's channel. Do it right now, guys. Absolutely do it. And go down there and subscribe on over there. So let's get that. Let's get her over to 1,000 subscribers. I would appreciate it. And don't forget to check out the merch. Remember, all the merch, all the super chats, all of that goes to charity, guys. So I love it. You love it. Let's get it, guys. So let's just finish up with the heat map. So I know the heat map is not looking too good right now. I know a lot of you are kind of like Debbie Downing it right now. Don't panic in the house, guys. It's absolutely a great time to be alive. Hold strong, dollar cost average. And what you can do right now is just wait. This is a waiting game. Wait for life-changing wealth. Crypto revolution is here. I can see it. You can see it. God bless each and every one of you. I love it. You love it. Let's get it. Woo!